Since version 3, we had a lot of changes. A lot is maybe exaggerated. Let's stay more humble. So since version 3 of Stagetimer, we had a few more updates, and I wanted to quickly show you what changed in the interface. So the first one is the on-air tag. If you open the output links and you look at the viewer, you can see that each of them has a on-air indicator that you can kind of toggle this on and off to indicate we are on air, right? To indicate to your crew that we are live. And the way to toggle this on is with this on-air button. If I click it, you will see the little red dot coming up. And if I open this in a bigger screen, it's a bit more visible here on the top right. And we can toggle it off, and you can completely ignore it if you don't need this feature. It is also available in the API where you can toggle the on-air indicator with this endpoint, as well as the Stream Deck, which now has a preset and button for the, let me see if I can find it, for the on-air indicator toggle. There's another mode of operation with the on-air indicator. If you're a premium user, you can edit it and you can say activate when timer is running. And any timer is activated, it is automatically on. It's kind of a good indicator to say like, hey, the timer's running, we're not in a pause. Sometimes it's good to know. The next thing I want to show you is the handling of breaks and conflicts. Right now, our show doesn't have any. But let's say we change the 6:35 time to a 6:45 p.m. Then we will have an implicit break of 10 minutes. And you have a few more options of handling this now. First, you can convert it into a timer. Now it literally is an explicit timer in your timeline of 10 minutes, and it's part of your show. Let's delete this again. Another option you have is extend the previous on the presentation of Tim. We can do it manually, just change this to 40 minutes, but we can also do it automatically and say, let's extend previous duration, and it will adjust it to 40 minutes, getting rid of the break. Or you adjust the lower one. You say, I put the wrong time. I actually should have, put 6:35 so we can shift the next start time and repair our show like that. Next thing is that we restored custom logos on outputs for pro users. This is something that was heavily requested. You have this logo that is shown, and if you have any paid plan, you can now either hide it and get rid of it, or you can right here in the output options upload your custom logo, and it will show in the same place that the Stagetimer logo showed up before. The next feature is better editing of labels. Before it was a bit difficult. If you wanted to edit a label, you essentially had to add a new one and then remove the old one. Now it is possible to edit them globally. So this P1 here, we have a PT1, PD1 in 2 of our timers, and we want to change both to PD2 with a different color, which we can do now. You can see it's used on 2 timers, and we can save it here, and both timers the label will update. And the last thing is the much requested bulk actions. When you click here on select now, you can actually select the timers that you want to change and apply several actions to them. For example, we can link them together, just the ones that we selected. We could select all of them and delete them. We can duplicate several of them. Let's duplicate Q&A and this meet and greet, and they will duplicate in place. And we can also mass move. So if you have very long events and you wanted to move around timers, was very laborious. Now we can just select this last item here, say move it to the top, and we don't have to drag it all the way, and it works nicely. The same is available for messages as well. They also have kind of the same bulk actions. And there's even some, if I increase the width a little bit, you can see there's even some keyboard shortcuts that you can apply to these actions, which is really nice. So that was it with the last 3 updates. Now you're up to date with version 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3. In the meantime, of course, there's also a lot of bug fixes that we did here and there. And if you find any fixes, please reach out. We want to fix them and make Stagetimer better. Until next time, bye-bye.